What's going on, Who Dat Nation? Welcome into another live edition of Saints Now by Chat Sports. My name is Trizzy Trace Girouard. Welcome into the program. Thank you so much for tuning in on this wonderful Friday. We're just a handful of days away from the 4th of July, but we're only a few hours away from the weekend, so I'm so thankful for you joining me today as we get our weekend kicked off. So welcome into the program. As always, let's get the S's in the chat for the Saints. Who Dat Nation, stand up, get loud. We already had Ty Man the Buckeye and Rain 1134 in Fully Baked in the comment section going crazy. So Rain 1134, hope you're having a good day, my friend. Ty Man, hope you are having a good day. In Fully Baked, hope you're living up to your name. Had to take a quick sip of agua, but got to give some shout-outs to some real ones. Clovis is in the chat. Tim Kitchens is in the chat saying, what up, Saints fans? Ty Man spamming those S's. We got 31 people hanging out with us, 10 likes. Dwayne is saying, what's up, Trace? Dwayne, not a whole lot. Hope you are having a wonderful day. What's going on, brother? Paulson Adebo? Oh, dude, people are talking. Paulson Adebo might pick off Kirk Cousins 4 times today. People are talking. Rashid Shaheed might have 2,000 yards receiving today. That's what I heard. Producer Tex told me that Rashid Shaheed goes crazy. Just kidding. He didn't say that. I'm just putting it into existence. Who Dat Baby from Dwayne. Curly Gardner, what's going on, my man? We got Joe. We got Randy. And we got Rain 1134. Typing those S's. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're in the audience build-up portion of our show. So just kind of hang out with us. We're going to get into the discussion topics here in just a few minutes, but I want to also ask you this question. Shout out your city. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you located? And where are you watching? We are emanating in Dallas, Texas. Yes, I said emanating. Big word for a guy who went to the University of Arkansas, but hey, that's what we do here. We try to be the best we can be at Saints Now by Chat Sports. Maddie the Baddie, what's up, girl? How you doing? She's hanging out in Dallas, hanging out with my dog, Duders, the Duderino, the Doodle Bop, and the Dude Meister. We got Dwayne and Kenner. We got Joe and Chauvin. We got Lil Cut in Montgomery, Alabama. We got Clovis. He's hanging out in Texas. Where in Texas, my friend? Where are you hanging out? We got Frederick in Baton Rouge. We got David in Brisbane, Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. And then, of course, Queen Courtney hanging out in McKinney, Texas. Everyone show some love to the Queen. Yannick is hanging out in Quebec. So we got Australia. We got Quebec. Who Dat Nation? Fuck that. Who Dat Worldwide. Let's go, baby. What a way to get this program started. And what a way to get the weekend started with Week 10 Saints versus Falcons. If you hate the Atlanta Falcons, I need you to get the FATLs in the chat right this second. I can't stand the Falcons. I hate those frauds. They're a garbage organization. They are a terrible franchise. They are a poverty franchise. They will never win anything of significance. And if you agree with me, give me an FATL. Dwayne's typing it. Tyman's typing it. I'm just here is typing it. Yannick is typing it all the way in Quebec. I'm just here is in Shreveport. So you're not just here, you're just in Shreveport. We got Tyman, Yannick, Queen Courtney, Dwayne, Curly. Curly's in Stuttgart, Arkansas. Fun fact, I went to the University of Arkansas. Woo pig suey. We got Tyman spamming FATL. Joe typing FATL. Lil Cut says, I love the show, man. F the Falcons. Hey, Lil Cut, I appreciate you, my man. Thank you for being a supporter of the program. Walter Miles saying FATL as well. So got to give some love to our guy, producer Tex. He wanted to throw a couple of funny memes y'all's way because it is Falcons Hate Week in the Madden universe. So roses are wet red, violets are blue. Your Super Bowl record is now 0-2. Suck it, Atlanta. You guys are frauds. You will never win a ring. And quite frankly, I have a better chance of winning a Super Bowl ring than anyone that is involved with the Atlanta Falcons organization. Another good one from producer Tex. Haven't won a game since we lost to you. Please take this spell off me. Man, I suck. That's Matt Ryan to Drew Brees because we all know the Saints own Matt Ryan, and Matt Ryan, he should have been getting us all Father's Day gifts. I'm just gonna put that out there. Falcons fans, here's what you're gonna be looking like, waiting for a Super Bowl win. This is gonna be what happens when you finally win it. This is what you're gonna look like, because it doesn't matter. You're all gonna be dead. You're all gonna be gone. It's gonna be 20,000 billion light years away from now. The Falcons will never win a meaningful football game. I'm telling you right now. If you agree, keep the FATLs going. I need you to keep typing it way faster, and I need you to like the damn video. And one more. Remember remember that 25-point lead? I mean, in any situation, you would think 25 points. I mean, shit, man. We only have to hold the line for 15 minutes. Come on. We got it. Oh, you almost had it. You got to be quicker than that. Man, you guys suck. So if you guys hate the Falcons, give me an FATL in the chat, and I want to get some shout-outs. But if you're ready for the weekend, I need you to like the video as well. We are just moments away from getting this party started. David Rowe was typing FATL. We also had Joe. We also had Rick. We also had Clovis typing it. So appreciate you guys for all keeping the comment section going. If you're pumped up, like this video right this second. And here is our Super Chat menu. If you do want to donate to the program and you want to send in a Super Chat, $5. We'll scream, not sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I will drop down and give you 10 push-ups. I know my girlfriend's watching, so if you want to help me impress my girlfriend and possibly little extracurriculars later, send in a $20 Super Chat. $50, we'll do a beer bong, but I'm not doing a beer bong today. You know, it's Falcons hate week, so I had to bring out all the stops. I brought out the hand grenade. I know what you guys think this is. This is not something that you put illegal substances in and water and light it and inhale it. This is not that product. It is a hand grenade. It just blends into our green screen. See, like I'm holding it. It's a hand grenade. You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. But yeah, we'll put down a hand grenade. I got what am I rolling with today? We got Fruit Punch Happy Dad and the Death Row Grape Happy Dad. So $50 for a hand grenade. Yeah, beer bong, hand grenade, chug, doesn't really matter what you want to call it. $50. We will fill this up, and I will put it down. And then if we get to $200 in total, it doesn't have to come from just one person. If we just get to $200 in donations in total, I will do a beer boot. That's 3 beers, 1 glass, 0 spillage. And then a deal we're running because we're trying to get to $100 as soon as possible. We get to $100, thanks, Texer. I will put on my Tyrann Mathieu jersey for the Madden simulation. So that's what our first goal is. Can we get to 100 to put on the Tyrann Mathieu jersey for the Madden simulation? Or are we just going to have to roll with, not repping our squad, not wearing the black and gold, just, pray it works out for us? So help a brother out, help your team out, help support the show. It goes a long way. And not just helping me build my career, but also us build our company as a whole. So we really do appreciate all of you guys who do send in a donation, and we want to give back to y'all and have some fun with you as well. So coming up live, here we got on the tap. Here's what we got on the tap, Surprising changes coming to the roster. ESPN is projecting some of that, so we're going to go through it, and I'm going to give you my takes. And then we're going to get into our Friday happy hour. We're going to be taking some questions, so if you have ideas, hot takes, questions, feel free to use hashtag Saints. We're going to go through the Super Chat menu, have some drinks, try to have a good time, get the weekend started. That'll last about 20, 30 minutes, and then we will get into the Madden simulation. And that's, I know, what you guys are all here and all excited for. So coming up, here's what we have on tap. If you guys haven't already, feel free to subscribe. Make sure you like the video. And if you want to, it goes a long way if you share it on social media, and it'll get more people into the chat. I do want to do one thing really quickly. I'm going to drop in the live chat my Instagram handle. I want everyone who hasn't already to give me a follow on IG. Give me 60 seconds. I want to see how many Saints fans can follow me right now. If you follow me right now, I will follow you back. This is a limited time offer. If you want me to follow you on Instagram, I will follow you if you give me one first. That is the deal. No questions asked. I will be your friend. We will be able to talk. We will be able to chat it up. If you want to give me a follow, I'm looking at it right now. I'm literally looking at my notifications. I'm waiting to see who the first one is. You get a follow back if you, there we go. Fly Miles. Fly Miles. I got you, brother. There you go. You see me? I see you. That ain't a blue box right there. That's because I'm following you back, my friend. So who wants to be like Fly Miles? Who wants to be like my man, Fly Miles, and get a follow back from old Trizzy Trace? Give me a follow on Instagram at TraceGirouard48. Click the link in the live chat. And then we got Tim. Joseph T. Kitchens, excuse me. Shout out to you, Joseph. Appreciate you, my man. I just requested to follow you right there. Shout out to you, my man. And then I got 10 more seconds and I'm following people back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to get into the content here in just 1 second. Let me take a quick sip of water, my friend. Tim, I followed you back too, my brother. Thank you for sending me a follow request. I sent you one right back. I appreciate you, brother. To everyone who has followed me, hit me up. Tom, who dat to you too, my man. Let's get into it. We've been live for about 13 minutes now, but it's time to talk about some New Orleans Saints football. So I want to go through an ESPN article that had some changes to the New Orleans Saints starting lineup for this 2024 season. And I don't necessarily agree with some of it. I don't disagree with some of it, but we're going to go through step by step offense and defense and project all of the starters for the New Orleans Saints offense and what ESPN had to say about them. So here is a quick update in our June sub battle. It's been, numbers are kind of down this month, but here's the deal. We need your help. Guys, we are almost done with the month of June, and it is not too late to win this battle. We can even extend it a day or two into July if we absolutely must. If it's a tie, I will talk to our Falcons host, Matthew Peterson, and we will make it happen. But don't let me down. We can't lose to the Falcons in June. Help me out. We need about 30 subscribers to take down Atlanta. So for ESPN, here is who they had as the Saints starters. No mysteries there. Quarterback Derek Carr, Alvin Kamara as the running back 1, and Jamal Williams as the running back 2. Now, my first takeaway for this is I do believe that the rushing attack for the Saints is going to be much more improved this season as opposed to what it was last year. I do think that all three backs in Kamara, Jamal Williams, and Kendre Miller can have a positive impact on the offense, and I think that they can offer somewhat different skill sets and be good fits for different situations. And I do understand that there's a lot of things to figure out with the Alvin Kamara contract situation, but I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. And I do think it's cool that Klint Kubiak has been emphasizing the rushing attack for the Saints. Here's what he said on his offensive philosophy a little bit ago. We just want to be grounded and run the football. We want to have an identity of we can run the football against 8-man fronts. That's something we're going to stress to the guys early this offseason. Building our play actions, moving the pocket off of that, being a real good team on first and second down. We're dialed in on that in phase 1 and in phase 2. And I do think that you should be excited for the new Saints offense. I mean, this is the first time that the New Orleans Saints are going to have a different looking office since the Bush administration. That's a long time, everybody. This is going to be a really, really interesting new thing. And I'm not going to sit here and say it's going to be absolutely amazing from the jump start. But I do think that it's going to be different, and I think that different can be good sometimes. And I think in this situation, it is a good thing. So I am excited for this new Saints offense. And if you are as well, I think that that's totally okay, and I think that that's totally justified. So don't let anybody say you shouldn't be excited about the Saints. You don't know what you're talking about. The Saints are going to stink. They don't have anybody worth a shit on the roster. If your friends that are following other football teams are saying that, I'm sorry. They don't know ball and they're not paying attention to the Saints. They have made a lot of under the radar moves and different changes to their roster to improve or not to the roster, but to the coaching staff to improve the team as a whole. And other fan bases aren't going to necessarily know that. So I'm excited. You should be excited as well. And it doesn't matter who's producing for the Saints. It doesn't matter if Kendre Miller takes over. It doesn't matter if Jamal Williams starts leading the team. It doesn't matter if Rashid Shaheed takes over as wide receiver 1. I don't care if Foster Moreau or Dallin Holker is the starting tight end. I don't care who's throwing the football. I don't give a shit who is on the field. I give a shit about the team's success. And as long as the team has offensive success, I'm a happy camper. I don't need much. I don't need an amazing season only from Derek Carr. I don't need Alvin Kamara to go get 1,000 yards. I don't need Chris Olave to go get me 1,500 yards through the air. I need my team to win football games. I need my team to play full 4 quarters. I need my team to execute their assignments. I don't care who it is. I just want to see my team succeed as a whole, not as individuals. Now, here's some more Saints starters from ESPN, They said the starting 2 wide receivers, Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed, and the top 2 tight ends, Juwan Johnson and Taysom Hill. As we all know, Juwan Johnson is dealing with a little bit of an injury. We don't really have a timetable as to where and when he can return, but there is that to monitor. Now, my second takeaway from this is that if Klint Kubiak's offense ends up working the way that we all are hoping, we all are anticipating that it will, I'm going to be honest, there's no stopping this offense. There really is no stopping the pass catchers, especially in the rushing attack, and especially guys like Taysom Hill, and especially guys like Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed. There is just so much potential in this group and in this unit. I am so excited. And let's take a look at what the wide receivers did in 2023. And I know Cedric Wilson wasn't with the Saints last year, but he still put up decent numbers and averaged 13.5 yards per catch. Interesting enough, I was actually kind of surprised to see this. Chris Olave, out of the 4 top wide receivers for the Saints, had the lowest average. And that's not a bad thing. That's not sitting here saying he stunk. He had the most yards by a landslide. But I just thought that was kind of interesting. I thought that was kind of weird. So it makes me think if you give Rashid Shaheed and A.T. Perry and Cedric Wilson more opportunities, I think that they can produce still at a high level and put up really good production, but you can still have, Chris Olave be your wide receiver 1. And let's not forget about the rookie, Bub Means. You can't guard Bub. And why I've been saying that, if you go to my Twitter, if you hit me up, I've posted about it multiple times. We've used a graphic on the show. The size and athletic comparison from the combine of Bub Means and Michael Thomas, it's scary how similar. And that's actually pretty interesting. Bub Means is actually, if you close your eyes and you just look at the numbers, you're going to end up picking Bub Means. Now, I want to say this is a really interesting thing for this kid, and I really am excited about this player. Ross Jackson does a phenomenal job over at Locked On Saints and Saints News Network. I highly encourage you to go check out his work. He said when evaluating him from OTAs and minicamp, quote, talk about looking the part. Now, this offseason, his physicality and his work over the middle have really stood out. And the fact that he has been standing out on post routes is really exciting to me. I think that Bub Means could be used in a similar role as Michael Thomas, where you can have him line up in the X receiver role and you can have him go over the middle, have him go down a post, have him go down the seam, just be a dominant player across the middle. And then on top of that, all the reports are indicating that he can be a good hands catcher on the outside for the Saints. So I really like this for New Orleans. I really like this addition, and I loved this draft pick, and I'm excited to see what Bub Means can do for the Saints. Now, we haven't even discussed Taysom Hill yet. We're sitting here just talking all this, praise about the Saints offense and how they could be really, really good and underrated, but we haven't even gotten to the Storm and Mormon. We haven't discussed anything about the best offensive football player and arguably the best all-around football player in the National Football League. It is Taysom Hill. We haven't even talked about how Klint Kubiak's going to use him. And he's going to use him really, really well. They have been meeting a lot. They have been working outside of practices. They've been in discussion. Klint Kubiak understands that number 7 is a very special type of player and that he should be used in very special roles. So I am excited to see possibly the most creativity around Taysom Hill that we've ever seen. Now let's talk about the trenches real quick. The offensive line starters, There's no mysteries here. All the reports we've seen from practices this offseason, Taliese Fuaga on the left side, Trevor Penning on the right side. So that doesn't surprise me whatsoever. Nick Saldiveri, I also agree with ESPN there. I think that he is going to take over as the left guard for the New Orleans Saints. Eric McCoy back at the center position. He was a Pro Bowler last year. And Cesar Ruiz, the right guard. Please, 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 Cesar, can you just be consistently good a couple of games this year? That's all I'm asking. Now, my takeaway number 3, the entire operation comes down to the trenches, and specifically the offensive line. And why I just said, Cesar, please be consistently good a couple times. He just frustrates the hell out of me because you'll see a 1 or 2 good games and you'll see some of the just terrible production. And then the Saints will invest money. It's been very frustrating for Cesar Ruiz. I've gotten into it multiple times, and I'm not going to do it again. But if the offensive line does not execute, it doesn't just rely on or fall on Cesar Ruiz. It falls on Trevor Penning and Taliese Fuaga. It also falls on Nick Saldiveri. It also falls on Eric McCoy. The tackles positions especially, like if they can't execute, the entire operation will blow up, and it will not be pretty. So could there be additions incoming? Probably not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unless there's a really interesting player and a really special player that becomes available when teams are getting down to their 53-man rosters, I think that they're content and I think that they're going to roll with what they got. I mean, they had the opportunity to go sign Dalton Risner, and they passed up on that. They could have gone at any point in time and offered him a contract. I don't know if they're in the market for a guy like Connor Williams, but he wants to play center, so it's not like you could go and get him to come and play guard. I also think that if they wanted David Bakhtiari, they would have went and gone ahead and paid him. Like, I think that the Saints are done adding to the offensive line, and I think this is what they're going to roll with, unless, of course, there's a really good player that becomes available here in the next month or so. Now, I want you to answer this question for me, Saints fans. What's the biggest strength of this offense? Do you think it's the wide receivers? Do you think it's quarterbacks, running backs, the play caller? Like, what do you think it is? But also, I want you to answer what's the biggest weakness. I want you to share your thoughts. Let me know what you think. And, I'll be interacting with you in the comment section. All right, so the Saints starters on the defensive line, on the defensive side of the trenches, we had Nathan Shepard, Brian Brzee, Carl Granderson, Cam Jordan, Chase Young. That's what ESPN predicted for the New Orleans Saints. And my fourth takeaway, and it is going to be about the defensive line, I do believe that the New Orleans Saints did improve their pass rush this offseason. And the sack production was not good for the Saints last year. They were tied for 28th in terms of sack production, and it wasn't even pretty. At the end of the day, I want to see the production. They did the right things. They added players. They brought in talent to add to the defensive side or defensive line, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well, with Christian Boyd as the defensive tackle. I really, really am excited to see the edge rushers, and I think Carl Granderson is only getting better. Chase Young, I think he has a lot to play for, so expect really good production from him. And Cam Jordan, I know that he isn't the same player he once was, but he's still smart. He's very technical, and when he isn't asked to be a starter, I think that he can be much more effective in his reps when he is on the field. But the biggest fix for me comes not at the pass rusher, it's from stopping the run. The New Orleans Saints last year so many times just would get gashed, and it would blow things up. It would be 3rd and long. Tyson Bagent rolling out, has plenty of time, decides to take off, or the pass rush, is coming in, decides to take off up the middle, and gets a 14-yard gain and first down. I mean, how many times did we see that? How many times did we see Josh Dobbs do that? How many times did we see all these different quarterbacks, Tommy DeVito? I mean, it was unbelievable how regularly the Saints offense or defense would collapse when the ball would be on the ground, whether it was a ball carrier or whether there was a quarterback running the ball in a screen. I mean, it just was super, super frustrating. The Saints have to be better at stopping the run, and I really do think that they will be. Fingers crossed. Let's see the production, though. Now, the starters at the linebacker position, it's Demario Davis and Pete Werner. But I do think that they missed out on this because the Saints a lot of times do have 3 linebackers, and maybe not necessarily even 3 linebackers, but a lot of time I do think Willie Gay is going to be active. Like I do think that a lot of the times we're going to see Willie Gay be on the field. He is going to be a very key part to the defense. Dennis Allen loves his energy. He loves the speed that he plays with. He loves his attitude, and I think that is a big reason why we will see Willie Gay, very active on Sundays. And this is what the linebacker depth chart, is shaking out to be currently. Pete Werner, Demario Davis, Willie Gay, and those are the three starters. And I do think that Willie Gay is an interesting piece because he can play in coverage. I think he's better in coverage than Pete Werner, but I also think that he's good in tackling. I think Pete Werner's a good chess piece, and I think that he could be utilized in specific situations really well, but I think Willie Gay could be utilized more as a starter. So, really quick question, why not subscribe? I mean, if you're still watching, we must be doing something, right? I mean, right? Like, if you're still hanging out, clearly you haven't lost interest yet. So, if you want year-round coverage and you want more free videos every single day, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's 100% free. We go live multiple times a week, and we also give you multiple videos a day all throughout the week. So be sure to lock us in for free if you're a diehard Saints fan. So the Saints starters in the defensive back area, it's going to be Marshawn Lattimore, Paulson Adebo, Kool-Aid McKinstry, ESPN, picking Kool-Aid over Alontae Taylor. Hot take right there. Tyrann Mathieu, and then Jordan Howden, which I do agree Jordan Howden will be the starter. I also wouldn't be surprised if Jonathan Abram was considered to be a starter as well because he did fill in nicely alongside Tyrann Mathieu. Now, my fifth takeaway, I do believe this down to the depth of my core. The New Orleans Saints have one of the best, if not the best, defensive back group in the entire National Football League. And I really, really hope that this team can stay healthy because if they can, I mean, there is nothing stopping this group. Paulson Adebo, he's in a contract year this year, and I think that there is no reason not to expect him to absolutely tear it up in 2024. Jordan Howden, the rookie out of Minnesota last year, was stellar, and I think in year two, he will be awesome. Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, goodness gracious. I don't have to do too much talking about him. We know how good he is. Marshawn Lattimore, one of the best cornerbacks in the league when he's healthy. He believes still that he is the top cornerback in the league. Can't wait to see him prove that. And Alontae Taylor, I do think that he is going to be the starting nickelback. And if you do think about this, it is interesting because this is really, the year two of Alontae Taylor in that position. Like last year, he was just now starting to learn it around this time, whereas this year, he's had all this time to really hone in on the craft and hone in on the skill set. And Dennis Allen did speak about Kool-Aid McKinstry, and he said that he's going to possibly be in the slot. He could line up anywhere. He said, I do see him competing in that spot, talking about in the nickel slot position, along with the outside corner position. And so I don't really see anybody just being a nickel only. I see that position as being a dual position player. Whether it's a nickel safety, nickel corner, we don't have anybody on our team that's just a nickel only. And I do believe that Alontae Taylor, number one, will be your starter in the slot. Again, like I just said, he's going to have the full year to really learn this role and dive into this role and really hone in the craft and the skill set it takes because he's good on the outside in coverage, but I think that playing on the inside is very, very different than playing on the outside, and I'm pumped up to see Alontae Taylor really hone in on his craft. But I also am really pumped up about Kool-Aid McKinstry, and I think that he could have a really good long-term impact. To be honest, don't be surprised if Paulson Adebo asks for all this money and he doesn't come back next year in free agency, and the Saints decide to roll with Kool-Aid McKinstry. The other option is, what if at the end or we get to the trade deadline and Saints decide to offload some of these players like a Marshawn Lattimore or a Paulson Adebo or something like that. You have an option to take over for the future in Kool-Aid McKinstry, but I don't want him to be rushed back from his foot injury. I think that there isn't any urgency and there shouldn't be any rush to put him back on the field. He's a good player. He'll be highly impactful, but there's no reason to delay his long-term impact and his consistent week in and week out. The impact again. All of that does not matter if he just gets re-injured. So I do not think you need to rush him back. I think you need to take your time with Kool-Aid McKinstry because there's no pressure to put him on the field. You have really good defensive back players. Now, final thoughts. I think that this New Orleans Saints roster is wildly underrated. I think it's a really good team. A lot of people are writing off this unit, and I think that this coaching staff got much better this offseason. But I do think adding Justin Simmons would be the cherry on top, and I'm not going to stop talking about it. I will not quit until Justin Simmons is wearing black and gold this upcoming season. Now, I think he would be the cherry on top. He'd be really, really good, and I think that is the last piece of the puzzle. But what do you think? Thoughts on the Saints roster? I want you to be honest with me. What do you think about it? Is it good? Is it bad? Do you want somebody to get added? Do you want somebody to get traded? I want you to share your thoughts and let me know what you think down below. Bars. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. All righty. Super chat menu. Here's what we got for you. Let's see. I'm just here says we will probably be Dookie this year. I'm going to still watch, though. Hey, as long as you're tuning into the watch party, you do you, my man. Dwayne saying, that's what I'm saying, Trace. Caden says Saints for second in the NFC South. Mine who? Not the Falcons. Dwayne Croissant, wide receivers is the best part. Weakest is the offensive line. The best part is the running back. Weakest is the O-line from Short Dog. Caden Christmas says he's speaking facts. Oh, and by the way, Caden. Okay, yeah, they were just talking Falcons. We need Justin Simmons from Dwayne. Falcons defense is still weak. The Falcons defense is not good. They have no pass rush. They have none. Ken Fox says new challenge, Trace. What does ESPN stand for in a new nickname way? Ooh, that'd be good. We could come up with a good one. Saints will win the South from Randy. Sure hope so, my man. I sure hope so. All right, I want you to help me out real quick. I'm gonna pop this up on the screen here, and I'm gonna put the link to my Twitter in the live chat. I already did my Instagram. I already got it texted there. I already got it in there. I already got my links to my Instagram in the chat, but now I want you to give me a follow on Twitter. And everyone who follows me in the next 2 minutes is gonna get a follow back. And if you want to get on the program, use hashtag Saints, use a super chat, get on the show. We want you guys to get involved. We want you to be a part of the program as well, but we can't do that unless you guys, do it on your own part of the things. We can give you all you want, but you guys have to be the ones to make it happen. If you want to get on the show, these are ways that we will celebrate your super chats. You can also use hashtag Saints to ask a question, send in a hot take or whatever, or a discussion topic, and we can talk about the Saints, the NFL season, whatever you want to discuss. I'm looking currently at my Twitter, and no followers yet, but that doesn't mean that some aren't coming here pretty soon. I'm also going to throw my Instagram. If you guys haven't, feel free to give me a follow. Yes. All right. Let's see. We're just going to be hanging out. This is the how would I describe? This is the build up, the tailgate portion of our Madden simulation. Now, I want you to answer this question for me. Let's get you guys active in the comment section. What time works best for Friday Lives? I want you to answer in Central Time for me. It's hard for everyone to say, 3 p.m. Let's just in Central Time. Let's make it easy for everybody. What time works best? Do you like the 4 p.m. start? Do you want it to be earlier? Do you want it to be later? What can we do? I will say this. I'm not going to do it at like 8. Selfishly, I want to have my Friday nights as well, just like I know you guys want to. And also know y'all aren't going to tune in at 8 o'clock because you guys are going to be out doing your plans. So Dwayne likes 4 p.m. Caden likes 3. Queen Courtney likes 3. Biggie says, I don't care. I'll be there. Biggie, you're a real one. That's why. I want to hear what you guys think. Ty Man says anytime's good for me. Yeah, because he's always got his notifications on. If you do want to get on the show, or not get on the show, if you don't want to miss anything from the show, make sure you hit the noti bell and change it to all. That way, whenever we post a video, you'll get a push notification on your phone. So that just is a good way to always be notified when we're posting content because we're doing it all the time. I mean, we're putting out all sorts of coverage every single day. Brian saying, who dat Trace? Who dat to you too, Brian? Austin, I'm in PNW. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, cool. He's in the Pacific Northwest. Ken, I always think of the weather. Okay. Ken, you're on a timeout. Can't be doing that. That's gross. Brian, who dat? Who dat to you too, my man? Let me know what time works best for going live on Friday. Queen Courtney said she likes the 3 o'clock, but A lot of people are saying that they like the 4 o'clock slate too. Also, easy question. We want to get some feedback from you guys. We're always looking for ways to improve the show. We're always looking for ways to take the next step and to improve what we're doing here. Rain 1134. I know you're a real one. So what can we do to improve? What do you like about the show? Should we do we do more super chat stuff? Should we do more giveaways? Should we do more interviews? Should we try to get some interviews? Should we try and I don't know. This is where you guys can get creative and help me make this a better product for you because you're the ones watching. So I want you guys to be able to, help make it a better thing and make it more enjoyable to watch. I love my job and I like to think I'm pretty good at it, but I want this to be really, really a fun and enjoyable thing for you guys as well. So, please share your thoughts and let us know. Mikey Taylor, work again. Hate work. I miss anything good and who dat? How you guys doing? Mikey, you didn't really miss anything. We went through the ESPN roster projection for the New Orleans Saints. They had Kool-Aid McKinstry starting over Alontae Taylor. I think Alontae Taylor will start over McKinstry, but there you go. Brian says I should say interview. I will say this. I did reach out to a couple Saints players, some current and some former players, some current free agents. I reached out to a couple different players and their agents to see if I could get a interview or something set up. So we'll see what happens. If something happens, that'd be awesome. I would love that. But yeah, man, I would love to get an interview with a player. That's Maddie or my girlfriend Maddie and I we decided she has this really cool thing that she says, what's something like on my birthday, she asked me this, what's something that you want to accomplish? And I said, this year I wanted to get a dog. And so I got a dog and that's pretty cool. And now I'm like, well, got to go accomplish something else in the next 6 months. So my next accomplishment I want to get in the next 6 months is I want to interview a Saints player. So whether it's a former player, whether that's a current player, I don't know, but I would love to do that. So that's just a little fun piece and a little tidbit about me. But Mikey, because he sent in $5, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, Lord, I want to be in the number, oh, when the Saints go marching in. $5, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I drop down and do 10 push-ups. $50, I will chug a hand grenade. It's an authentic hand grenade from Bourbon Street. I mean, New Orleans' most powerful drink. It says it right there. The Tropical Isle, French Quarter, New Orleans. Right there. Booyah. I got a Death Row Happy Dad, and I got a Fruit Punch Happy Dad. So if somebody sends in a 50, that would be really, really cool because it's a Friday, and I would love to get this party started. But, hey, it be like that. Quinn Courtney, $5 super chat. Dwayne says, I love those grenades. Hey, when we get to 50 in total, I will fill this up. I will every super chat we get leading up to 50, I'm going to pour a little bit in here. So we're starting with the Death Road. So there's a little bit for Mikey, and here's a little bit for Quinn Courtney. So if you can't tell, we're right here. We're right there on the hand grenade. And once it's full, we'll chug it. And once we get to $100, I'll put on my Tyrann Mathieu jersey for our Madden simulation. I know you guys want me to rock that for the show. All right, Quinn Courtney. I think wide receiver we should trade for or trade Wilson and a first for Ayuk. Hey, Courtney, I don't think it's going to cost Wilson and a first. I think it would cost less than that. I think that it would cost you realistically 2 seconds. Or what about Trevor Penning in a second? Or what about Trevor Penning in a first? I don't think it's going to take Cedric Wilson in a first. I think it would be a first or a player in a second or something. So, Quinn Courtney, I would love the Brandon Ayuk trade. I think that they should go and try. I really do. I think they should try at least. I don't care if it puts you back financially. He's a damn good football player, and he's a player who can. Woo! He's a player who can win you a Super Bowl. Dwayne Croissant, $5. I have to sing when the Saints go marching in twice because of Dwayne and Quinn Courtney. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. All right, this one's for Courtney. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. All right, and then rain, 11:34. When it rains, it pours. He said, pull the pin, Trizzy. Boom. There we go. Iowa Chug. Hand grenade coming at you. And whole happy dad. We're going with the death row grape. Everyone type the rain emoji in the chat. I need a rain emoji in the chat right now. If you don't know what it is, I'm about to put it in there and you can copy me. Give me a rain emoji in the chat right now. Boom. It's a rainstorm for rain 11:34. And I'll tell you what, we're $5 away from 69, which is hilarious. And we're at $65. What is that? 35 away from me putting on a Tyrann Mathieu jersey for a Madden simulation. We just got to get to $100. But rain, I need everyone to get the rain emojis in the chat right now. I want it to be absolutely reckless. I need it soaking wet in that chat. Giggity. I said what I said. I said what I said. I don't want to hear a peep about it. So I'm going to put down and chug this Happy Dad. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I looked down at the screen and I saw me holding this. Bad. Bad news bears right there. That was bad. Dude, I mean, it would be really, really dumb if you screenshotted that and posted it on social media for everyone to see. I would hate if you did that and tagged me right below. You see it. All right, last sip. So I was trying to hold that burping because I don't want to like be burping in y'all's ears all the time. I be doing that sometimes. All right, $5 super chat. We'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10. We'll give you a Who Dat chant. $20. I'll get down and do 10 push-ups. $50. We chug a hand grenade just like we did for Rain 11:34. He said, "Pull the pin." There we go. I'm sorry, that was loud. Anyway, Rain, not to be me or not to be mean. Not to be like, hey, stop saying bad words. When pull the pin, that was fucking awesome. If every time you want me to do a hand grenade, I need you to super chat, pull the pin. Pull that pin, all right? You and I will know what we're doing, and I'll always have the hand grenade ready to go for you. All right, $200. When we get there, I will do a boot, or if we get a $200 super chat, I'll do a boot. When we get to 100, we are very close. I put on a Tyrann Mathieu jersey for our Madden simulation. We're about to get started here. $5 super chat from Mikey Taylor. 69. Very nice. How much? Very nice. Great success. King of the castle. King of the castle. I have a chair. I have a chair. I have a chair. King of the castle. Great success. Everyone knows Borat, right? Really quick text. Let's do a few more minutes. See if we can get some more super chats. We don't even have to do the matchup. I mean, we can, yeah. We're at 235 followers on Instagram, by the way. And then we are currently sitting at 2,352 on Twitter. I got Alfred, I got Walter, and I got Boogeyman all showing me some love. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for giving me a follow. If you want more coverage, give me a follow. Trace Girouard, 48, social media. You see it down below. I'm really trying my hardest to build up my social media accounts. Full transparency, I'm trying to really grow here at this company at Chat Sports. I'm tired of being the young guy who just farts around, drinks beers, and does stupid shit on air. I'm trying to do that, but I'm trying to do it by my own brand with Chat Sports and being the Saints guy. I don't want to be the Chat Sports idiot. I want to be the Saints idiot, if that makes sense. So if you guys help me out and you follow me, it really goes a long way in helping me build my brand, helping me build the company here at Chat Sports, and help me reach more Saints fans. So it's a really easy way for you guys to support me and my cause. All right, let's get into it. Tex, we can pop that. We can get this Madden sim going right here, right away. Really fast. I'm gonna change the poll. I want you to vote in the live poll. Have you liked the video yet? I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Have you liked the video yet? Vote in the poll. If you're voting no, we're gonna have a conversation. Have you liked the video? I want you to get in that poll. I want you to vote, and don't you dare lie. Because here's the thing. I can see who's lying. I can see who's lying. So if I don't see the likes and the yeses, if they're not lining up, I'm going to start calling people out. Don't you dare make me call you out. Like the video. Vote in the poll. I'm not going to be mean. I promise. I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice fella. You know? I'm a gentleman, a scholar, if you will. But I got a job to do. And it makes my job easier if you like the video. Hey, look at there. 50. You know, this is there's a funny guy in the chat. Somebody thinks they're a little funny, all right? We have 8%. That means we have one person who hasn't liked the video. 7% now. Let's weigh them out. Let's weigh them out. I want that to be 1%. I want that to be less than 1%. Okay? Help me out. All righty. Madden simulation time. Let's rock. Let's roll. If we get to $100 during the game, I'll put on the Tyrann Mathieu jersey. We are $31 away. Just so you guys know, when we get to 100, I'm putting on a Tyrann Mathieu jersey. Madden simulation starting right now. What's happening, Who Dat Nation? Thank you for tuning into another Madden simulation for the 2024 season. We are currently in Week 10. The New Orleans Saints are sitting at a record of 5-2-1. We're taking on the Atlanta Falcons at home, and their record is 6-1-1. Those ties, they came from the Saints and the Falcons at Atlanta just a handful of weeks ago. But in this one, the odds makers have the Falcons as the favorite in the Superdome, which is pretty interesting if you ask me. I think that this Saints offense could do a lot, and I think that they could be really effective, and I think that this defense needs to prove a point. You're taking care of the Panthers, you lost to the Bucs, and you tied with the Falcons the first time you played. So let's go kick their teeth in. Let's go catch a dub, and I want to know who you got. Give me an NO for the New Orleans Saints. Give me an ATL for the Atlanta Falcons. And if this is your first time tuning into one of our videos, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We go live for every single game day. We go live for every single football snap that the New Orleans Saints will have, whether it's the preseason, the regular season, or the postseason. We're here every snap along the way, so lock us in. We'll be live for it all. Football time in New Orleans. Now it's time in New Orleans. L3. And we got the NOs rolling in the chat. We got the ATLs coming in from Caden Christmas. Rain 1134 is typing the Saints. Tim Kitchens has the Saints. Queen Courtney, the Saints. Dwayne Croissant, the Saints. Lack Sleep says, who dat? We got Randy saying New Orleans. James Dubb saying New Orleans. Mikey Taylor, all typing New Orleans. And then Mikey Taylor typing FATL. Caden Christmas yelling ATL, ATL, ATL. I got the Saints winning this one. They tied. Raheem Morris looks a little different. Desmond Ridder. Looks like he's starting today. Unfortunately. Is it Michael Penix? Okay. Well, looks like Kirk Cousins sustained an injury and Michael Penix is starting. We're going to have to see. We don't know what the injury report was because it didn't tell us. They didn't have the injury report this week. So we'll have to see who the starters are, but it's okay. No big deal. We keep it moving. Just so you guys know, we are live, like I said, every single one of these games throughout the preseason, regular season, and not off-season, postseason. And we go live throughout the off-season as well, multiple times a week. We're doing play-by-play giveaways, all sorts of fun content throughout the football season. So if you guys want to get more coverage, if you guys want to get, in my opinion, the best Saints coverage on YouTube, you need to hit that sub button and lock us in today. As Rashid Shaheed takes the kick, and he's going to get to the 25-yard line. Might have been better off just taking a knee, but if you like that. Who you got, Saints fans? Let me know. Type NO for the Saints. Type ATL for the Falcons. Caden Christmas getting it loud in the chat, typing those ATLs. Walter Miles typing who dat. Lack Sleep typing who dat. If you want a shout out on a future video, subscribe, join our live comment section, and I'm giving shout outs to people all throughout the program. Lack Sleep, who dat. APS RN says New Orleans. We got Dwayne saying New Orleans as Jake Hayner under center. Hayner is going to drop back, quick pass, connects with Juwan Johnson, and that's going to be a first down Saints. Move those chains. Ken Fox asking, when's the Madden sim? Right now, Ken, we're in it. We are in it. So move those chains. Juwan Johnson with the big-time gain right there. Jake Hayner is starting because Derek Carr did not play well against the Buccaneers. Our super chatters, our subscribers, they insisted. Oh, Chris Olave with the catch. They're going to give him the first down. It's a gain of 10, maybe 11. Move those chains. But as I was saying, Hayner starting because Carr wasn't playing well. The subscribers, the super chatters, they insisted Jake Hayner starts. So until he either shits the bed or until somebody makes Derek Carr be the starter, here we are. Hayner gets a pass rush and dirts it, trying to connect with Kamara on the screen pass. 2nd and 10. I almost would have loved to see that play work out right there because, I mean, the pass rush right up the middle. That's one guy already gone. I would have loved to see the Saints pull that one off right there. But Hayner had to get rid of it. I get it. Hayner hands it off. No, he doesn't. He's rolling. He's turning. He's rolling. He's going to take off. Hayner tucks it and dives. If he would have just stayed on his feet, taken a cut on the inside, would have probably gotten the first down. I mean, there was a nice gap between those two defenders, but nonetheless, it brings up a 3rd and 7, so it's 3rd down. Type those threes, Saints fans. New Orleans on the 49. They're going to need 7 to convert. Hayner has some time, fires to the right side, connects. It's number 22, Rashid, the need for speed, Shaheed. Move those chains, Saints fans. Type those ones, get them in the chat. Hayner doing a good job of cherry picking this Falcons defense. Come on. Dwayne's typing 1, or he's typing 22 for Shaheed. Mikey Taylor, Black Sleep, Hayner, fires, connects, it's Shaheed! Inside the 10, in the Fanatics red zone, Rashid, the need for speed, Shaheed! If you want to get yourself a Rashid Shaheed jersey, I just picked one up. Chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. The link is in the comment section. It's in the description of this video. They have every size. They have the home, away, the color rush, throwbacks, current players, legends, whatever you want. Go get your stuff. Hayner needs to fire quick. He does. Corner. Not able to connect. Jeff Okuda in coverage. 2nd and goal from the 8. If you're having a good time, like the video and type me. Lack Sleep getting the siren in the chat because it's about to go down. Haener has Kamara to his left. Hands it off. Kamara has some space. Can he shake and bake? He almost does. Gets down at the 1. This is a Taysom Hill, Colin Saunders tush push. I call it the gumbo set. I would love to see them do that. This is what I would want to see right here. If you want a touchdown, type me. It's 3rd and goal. Come on. Haener, Kamara, bounces off, dribbles another one. Touchdown! AK-41 spraying all over Atlanta. Let's fucking go. I mean, did you see that? Haener took a man's head, dribbled it on the turf, and then punched it in for a touchdown. Bounced off 1, dribbled a second, put up 6. Unfreaking believable. Tell me this man is washed. You don't know ball. I do not apologize. You do not know ball if you think Kamara's washed. Groupie on the extra point. It's up. And it's good. If I find myself canceled because I said Alvin Kamara scored on the touchdown against the Falcons, worth it. Just kidding. It's a joke. You're going to be mad about it. Get over it. But touchdown, Saints. Let me see them TDs like it's Mardi Gras, Saints fans. We got AP, Lack Sleep, Dwayne, Ken, Caden all typing those TDs and 41s as Groupie kicks this one deep. In the end zone, the Falcons are going to field it. I believe that was Cordarrelle Patterson who is with the Steelers. Desmond Ridder taking the field. The Falcons traded back for Desmond Ridder after trading him away. So obviously, Desmond Ridder is not the starting quarterback. Technical difficulties on our end. Should have been Kirk Cousins or Michael Penix, but it be like that. So Desmond Ridder, we're going to pretend like the Falcons traded back for him. And yeah, that's just how it be. Ridder, over the middle, connects. That was more like a Kirk Cousins pass, not a Desmond Ridder, because if that was him, he would have thrown a pick there. Drake London with the catch at the 12-yard gain. Michael Thomas is back. The Saints brought him in too. Oh my goodness, it's a reunion. It's the old rosters. Oh no. But it be like that. We're going to just do the best we can. Cordarrelle Patterson on the carry. Check that. Bijan Robinson. 2nd and 3 after the 7-yard gain. Yeah, AP. Yeah. We thought we updated this. I thought we updated the rosters. I mean, clearly not, but it'd be like that. I don't know. Well, it's not the right rosters, but it's okay. We're still having a good time. Ridder's going to roll out. Pete Werner with the tackle. And Desmond Ridder gets hurt. Maybe Michael Penix goes in. Is Michael Penix coming in? Or is it going to be Taylor Heineke? If it's Taylor Heineke, I mean, he's still on the roster, so that would be at least somewhat accurate. And who's to say that Kirk Cousins doesn't get hurt because he's dealing with an ankle injury or Achilles injury. He's also old. And who's to say that Michael Penix doesn't get hurt again? So, Taylor Heineke, actually pretty realistic. At this point in the season, we're going to make it work. Injury timeout, but the Falcons are back out on the field. It looks like it is Heineke. Going to drop back. Cam trying to get some pressure. Incomplete pass. Zach Bond with the pass breakup. That should be Willie Gay. Zach Bond is with the Philadelphia Eagles now, but hey, in our Madden universe, Zach Bond made a special return this week. We're gonna write it off and say that we did a throwback roster for the 2024 roster, or the 2023 roster, excuse me, for this game. Heineke connects. Was that who was that? Where's their number? Oh, yeah, Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins, who doesn't wear shoes, with the catch. If you guys want a the Saints to get a turnover, I need you to type stop right now. I'll tell you right now, the Steelers talk is going crazy because they just got a $500 super chat. If you want the entire Chat Sports studio to come in here and lose their mind, y'all know what to do. Make your voices heard and show that the Saints fans are the best fan base in the National Football League and in the Chat Sports studios. 2nd and 12. Heineke has time, rolls out. Nathan Shepard almost gets there, and Heineke dirts it, and it's 3rd down. Everyone, like the video so the Saints can get a stop right here. Come on now. Like the video. Hit the thumbs up icon. Heineke going to take the snap. Oh, my goodness. Brian Brzee almost gets there. Demario Davis in coverage. Heineke almost gets demolished. Will the Falcons punt? Will they kick a field goal? What will happen? Looks like the Falcons kick the field goal, and it's going to be, they missed? No, they got it. 7-3. Seven to 3 for the New Orleans Saints as Haener headed back out on the field. Oh, they missed it. Younghoe Koo missed it. No way. That looked like it was in. See, that's the problem with Madden here. It's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell, like, whether or not they made it. But Haener takes the field at the 42 after the missed field goal from Younghoe Koo. Under center, has some time, buys some more, fires right, out of bounds. 2nd and 10 to reset here. Caden says, nah, Madden's on drugs. Yeah, well, Caden, hey, this whole simulation's on drugs. This whole sim is we're just having a good time, man. We're here to have some fun. We're here to talk some ball, and it be Madden. All right, Haener has Kamara to his left. He's got some time to throw, buys even more, and he's going to tuck it and carry. Haener has wheels. Look out for Vanilla Vic. Dives under a defender, and that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Looky there, Saints fans. Jake Haener turns on the burners to convert the first down. New Orleans commanding this football game. Guys, if you want to get a jersey for the New Orleans Saints season, go to chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. We have current players, we have legends, we have home, away, we have all sorts of good stuff. Men, women, children, the color rush, throwbacks, whatever you want. If you want to go get a new jersey, which you should, because there's a lot of good players on this team, chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. It's in the comment section. It's in the description. And if you're in our live chat, it's in the live chat as well. Haener has Kamara to his left as it's the start of the second quarter. New Orleans going to take over at the 37-yard line. Haener fires to his right. Quick pass to Sheed. Number 22 is going to get it going. Good stuff there from Rashid Shaheed. Haener's going to be under center. It's going to be a bunch formation here. Kamara gets the handoff, cuts up the middle, 2nd and 6. Nice 4-yard gain. I actually like that play right there. Caden Ellis, the former Saints legend, with the tackle. All right, Haener under center again. Quick pass, right side, connects. That was Juwan Johnson. They're going to move the sticks. What's going to happen here? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover? Let me know. Caden says, wait, how is Arthur coaching for this team for Atlanta? It's because it's Madden 24. Madden 25 hasn't been released when we filmed this video. So it's not the updated coaches. It should be updated rosters, but it definitely isn't updated coaches. They just don't do that. Jamal Williams on the carry. No gain or 1 yard gain. Want to see more from him this year. I think he could be more effective with Klint Kubiak's offense, but the offensive line needs to do him some favors. 2nd and 9 from the 10-yard line. Saints can get a first down here and get a new set, but, I mean, I would just rather get 6. Hayner, quick pass, left side. Almost connects with Juwan Johnson. 3rd and 9. Saints need to convert here. I wouldn't mind 3, but I would love to get 6. That would just make me happy. All right, Hayner drops back, rolls to his left. Oh, God damn it. Bud Dupree with the sack. Shouldn't count, Bud Dupree. Ugh. Damn it, man. That blows, brother. Yeah, I hate that, man. Like, the Saints got to convert there. I mean, you're going to get 3 here, but, like, you got to the red zone. This is just such Saints football, man. Convert. Like, it's just frustrating, dude. It's just frustrating. The field goal is up, and the field goal is good. So the Saints do have a 2-possession lead in about halfway through the second quarter. So good news there, but, hey, could be doing a lot better. I will say that. If you haven't already, I want you to subscribe to the channel. We've been trying to go live multiple times a week, and we've been having a lot of fun doing it. But if we don't get more subscribers, then, like the whole point of going live is so people can come and hang out and chop it up and tune in and hang out with us. So if we want us to keep this going, then hit that sub button, lock us in. Free content every single day, plus multiple live shows a week. Cordero Patterson is going to go down. That said 25, I think. So that means Kendre Miller on the tackle. That's hilarious. Kendre Miller on special teams is definitely something. Words, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. All right, Bijan with the carry, 5-yard gain. Rose City is laughing. AP says, I'm blind, I'm deaf, I want to be a ref. That's funny. Words, it's been a long time. It's been too long, brother. I'm no longer the producer at the 49ers Report because I've been busting my tail, been working hard, and, been moving up in the company. So I got to give it, I definitely miss my time there, but on to greener pastures and on to, here's to challenging myself and trying to grow myself as an individual and as a professional. I feel like I've done a good job with it and definitely miss it, but man, it's going to be a good time doing the Saints coverage and whatnot. And plus, there's a lot more stuff that's in the works that hasn't been made official, but fun stuff happening here at Chat Sports for old Triz. Heineke over the middle, Paulson and Debo with the pass breakup. Should have been a pick. Get the FATLs in the chat. So, fun fact, my dog Dude is tuning into the show right now. And I just got some pictures of him watching, and it's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. I love that dog so much. Heineke fires, incomplete pass. That's because Dude was barking. Ho, 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 ho. It's 3rd down. $5 super chat from Mikey Taylor. Let's see what happens here. Heineke has some time. Buys some more. Deep shot. What the fuck? Broken coverage, Drake London. What the hell was that? Where was the defense? I mean, come on. Super chat from Mikey Taylor. I'll send $20 if Taysom Hill gets a touchdown or Chris Olave gets 2. Mikey, deal. I'm hoping that the Saints can get Chris Olave a touchdown, but they got to get a stop here first. And they had an opportunity to try and go put up more points before the half, but come on. It ain't working. Pete Werner just not even going towards Taylor Heineke. Had a wide open rushing lane. Didn't even go near him. Took the scenic route. He has plenty of time to throw the ball to to Drake London, and that's a touchdown. Gotta hate that, man. I mean, what the hell are you doing, Pete? That's ridiculous. Where's coverage? Who the hell has Drake London in coverage? There's not a man with next to him. All right, extra point. It's up and good. 7-10, type FATL. Rose City is saying it's rigged. I agree, man. This game feels rigged. Well, it's rigged, but it's also wrong because it's not the correct roster. So there's going to be an asterisk next to this game no matter what, win, lose, or draw. So we might just erase this one from the history books and say it never happened. But who knows? We're trying to. We're going to see what the outcome is first because that's what all irrational sports fans do, right? We wait to see the outcome, and then we make our decisions. Just having some fun. All right. Kick is deep. Shaheed with the return. Fields it at the 5. Able to find some space and get it to the 27. I like that return. Can Jake the Snake drive down the field about 70 yards, 73 to be exact, get a touchdown for the New Orleans Saints? Dwayne says, never forget 28-3. Hey, gonna need a 28-3 kind of miracle to put up 6 before the half is over. And I would love to do that before the half is over. Hainer takes a snap, fires to his right side, is not able to connect. Hainer's kind of played like shit today, 6 for 11. I mean, not even. I mean, it's been bad. I want to see Jake Haener play well, but he is not playing well right now. You guys ever seen Atlanta toilet paper made out of their jersey? Yes, I have, Nito. That's hilarious. Haener with a Kamara to his right side. Pass rush coming in. Fires over the middle. Connects with Chris Olave. About a 15-yard gain right there. First down Saints. Clock's ticking. 1:35. New Orleans needs to have some urgency here if they want to put up 6. If they're content with 3, move at the pace they're moving. If they 1-6, they're going to need to move a little bit quicker. They're about past 1:30. Dwayne's calling for Spencer Rattler. I'll tell you what, we might do Spencer Rattler next week. We might be putting in Spencer Rattler because this is just not good. Michael Thomas is hurt. There we go. The roster fixed itself. Death taxes Michael Thomas injury. 1 catch, 10 yards, and he's hurt. So there we go. The wide receiver group should be A.T. Perry, Michael Thomas, or Chris Olave and Rashid Shaheed, which is what it would be in reality. Again, the rosters were not updated. It'd be like that. So sorry, folks. Ken Fox wants me to put Duden as the starting quarterback. I wish I could. 2nd and inches. After the Mike Thomas injury, Haener fakes the handoff. Kamara does a good job of picking up the pass rush and fires to the right side. Really good gain to Juwan Johnson, but a minute left. Call a timeout, Dennis. What are you doing? Tick, tick, tick. A minute. 60, 59, 58, 57. Get to the fucking line and run a play. What are you doing? 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47. Haener has some time, buys more, steps up in the pocket. Go, Jake. Dives. Call a timeout. Timeout, Dennis. Timeout. 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 You have 2. Use 1. What the hell are you doing? Use that damn timeout. 30 seconds. This is a fucking joke. What a goddamn horrible fucking football team. Call a timeout. 20. Nope, doesn't matter. Here's the thing. You just lost 20 seconds, and now Taysom Hill doesn't get out of bounds. Yeah, I'm sure you feel really good about the timeout with 14 seconds left, Dennis. You could have had about 35 or more had you called the timeout 60 seconds ago. You had plenty of time, and you didn't. So you do not deserve points on this drive. Let's make one thing clear. New Orleans does not deserve points here. Dwayne wants me to try Spencer Rattler. I can't change it in the middle of the game because it's already been run, and it's a recording of that of the game. So if in the next game, if we can get some super chats, then yeah, 7, 6, 5, 4. Saints are going to give up and just call a timeout. Man, you had the opportunity to just do it. You could have gone in and scored points, and you decide you're going to call a timeout and kick field goal. What a joke! Dennis Allen is sackless. And honestly, it's actually Klint Kubiak because he's the offensive coordinator. Klint Kubiak, with no sort of indication of understanding what the hell to do with the clock there. No clock management whatsoever. Blake Grupe's kick is up and good. Doesn't mean cool, but it doesn't. You didn't deserve that. You could have had 6. Cool. Thanks for 3. Doesn't matter. If Falcons score a touchdown, doesn't matter. Rose City saying, what is going on? Dude, I don't know, man. Oh. 2 seconds left. Groupie is going to kick this one away. And I want to say the Saints get the ball at the half. I can't remember, to be honest. All right, Patterson shouldn't be in, but taking the kick return. Could have taken a knee, fields it, and that's going to take us into the second half. Here's our Super Chat menu if you haven't already, and you want to send in a Super Chat and donate to the program. $5, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I'll drop down and do 10 push-ups. $50, I'll put down a hand grenade. I bought one of these in New Orleans about a year ago when I went with my dad, and we've been drinking it ever since we brought it back. It's been a lot of fun. And if we get to $100, I know it says 200 to a beer boot. I want to focus on getting to 100 first. I'll put on my Tyrann Mathieu jersey. And every time we put on the Tyrann Mathieu jersey, the vibes have been immaculate, and the Saints have played really, really well. We are $25 away. So $25 Super Chat, $26 Super Chat actually, we will get there. So if you want to help your boy out, send in a donation and support the program. And the best way to support the show, if you don't want to send in a donation, if you don't spend your hard-earned money, hit the subscribe button. It's 100% free. We go live Wednesday and Fridays, and we do these Madden simulations around 4 p.m. Central Time. And it's a really fun way for us to have some fun, interact with each other, try and, pretend like there's football going on. And at the end of the day, we get to have a lot of fun talking ball. So if you guys want to join and you guys want to be a part of a really fun community around the New Orleans Saints, subscribe today. Austin James, he's saying, are you going to post? We can run it. All right, he's saying, are you going to post player stats at the end of the season? No. Austin, you've asked this question a couple times, man. I'm not keeping track of all that. I'm just not going to. I have zero desire to do that. If you want to log every single stat, I will not stop you. I'm just not going to. I have way too much going on my plate, and it's just bad. Austin saying no problem, just wondering. All good, brother. All good. I got a busy plate. Work is a lot. I don't even get to run these. I have to have somebody else run these simulations for me. So there you go. Ethan says the game does it for you. Yeah, Ethan, I know that, but every Chat Sports channel is on a different Madden simulation season, and that would mean that I would have to go back and find all of my old simulations and look back at all the old stats. And plus, I can't go back and look at it because it's all recordings, and I can't go and look at the stats from the recordings. Like, I would have to log everything. So, Ethan, again, if you want to do that, be my guest. I'm not going to, though. All right. Desmond Ridder should not be on this team, but he is the currently the backup quarterback in Arizona, but we have the wrong rosters going. So he's going to be back in. Taylor Heineke did take over after Ridder got hurt last half, but he's back in this drive. So here we are. Ridder has time, rolls out, quick pass. Decent throw from Ridder. Only 2 tosses for him, 28 yards. Ridder fires deep. Nice pass breakup. Alante Taylor on the play. Good stuff right there. Love to see it from number 1. I'm so pumped up for Alante Taylor this year. Dwayne, type in FATL. Falcons offense. 2nd and 10 at the 35. Ridder tries to buy some time. Quick pass. Connects with Bijan, but it's a short gain of 4. Zach Bond on the tackle. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 6. Austin wants a sack. I'd love to see a sack. All right, Ridder over the middle, connects. 1st down for the Falcons. It's Kyle Pitts on the catch. Jordan Howden on the tackle. I mean, I'll say this. Kyle Pitts has the skills to be good. Atlanta just doesn't use him properly. They don't do the right things. It's just insane to me. Ridder under center. Hands it to Bijan. Tackled for a 1-yard gain. Ethan says this game is so uneventful. It's the worst game all season. It's too realistic. Yeah, I know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's too realistic. It's actually, in terms of the plays, somewhat, yeah. But, I mean, Desmond Ridder making some good throws, that's not realistic. But the fact that he has no incompletions, too, unrealistic. Or no turnovers is unrealistic. Demario Davis forces a 3rd and 4. Jerry G said Madden helping the Falcons. Yeah. Saints need to do something and Saints need a big improvement here. What's up? Ridder fouled by himself, back deep. Ridder fires to the right or left side, excuse me. Going to be tackled. Cordero Patterson on the catch. Tyrann Mathieu in coverage. It's Trav says, I still can't believe that Arthur Smith got mad at Dennis Allen from week 8. I mean, I can get it. I can understand getting mad at him. But also, it's a rivalry game. Don't apologize to a rival. Ridder has some time and is going to get sacked. And that's Pete Werner. Holy cow. 2nd and 17. Good stuff right there. You got to fit that to box if you're going to use that one. Down he goes. Type those sacks. Dwayne brings up a great point. You can't call yourself a Saints fan if you're not subscribed to Saints Now by Chat Sports. I told you. I mean, that's a great point. He knows ball. Ridder rolls to the left, throws across his body. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 17. Saints could get a big-time stop and do some real big damage here if they can convert. You'll drink? Producer Reed saying he's down to drink. Ridder fires to the right side. Mac Hollins with the catch. Wow, Desmond Ridder looking like fucking Tom Brady. Type FATL. Yeah, Desmond Ridder's the starting quarterback of the Falcons again. They traded away Kirk Cousins. They cut Michael Penix, and Desmond Ridder is back. And now Desmond Ridder's back. Yep. And Cordell Patterson's back too. And the Saints also don't have Chase Young. They got rid of him too. All right, Patterson. Big gain right there. See, I mean, I will say this. Why in the hell did Atlanta never utilize Cordell Patterson the right way? Because he was so good. And had he been utilized right, I mean, I think he could have been damn good. Going to be a pitch play to Bijan. And the Saints defense comes up with the stop at the 1-yard line. It's Demario Davis. Jerry G says, everyone blame Rose City for the Falcons' domination. Blame Rowe. Blame Rowe. That's funny. All right, Ritter's going to be under center. Hands it off. Bijan's going to go untouched. Touchdown for the Falcons. They're going to tie the ball game. They should take the lead pending the extra point. 13-13. Ken Fox asking, does Roger Goodell program Madden? No, he just markets it and licenses it. Bijan, touchdown. You should get used to hearing that because he's going to be good for a long, long time. Rose City saying, the Saints are playing like Carolina right now. I know, me too. Ethan saying, I'd rather watch the Trump versus Biden debate than this. Yeah, this is bullshit, man. Saints are playing like ass. The Falcons playing uncharacteristically well. It's rigged anyway. Yeah, it is rigged. The Falcons have a different roster, and the Saints do too, so it's okay. It's Trav saying, Rashid, the need for speed. Shaheed, kick return for a touchdown. Oh, my God, if that happened, I'd cry. 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. His number 22 is back to get the return. Going to field it at about the 2. Has some space, and that space goes away very quickly. Going to be brought down at the 25. Jake Haener takes the field. Austin wants to know, are we going to sign John Gruden? No. The Saints will not be bringing in John Gruden. Ethan wants to see some TDs. Come on. I need to see some TDs as well. Matt, if you're watching, hit me up. Just kidding. It's a joke. It's my girlfriend. All right. New Orleans needs to convert here. Atlanta outperforming them through the air. Haener fires to the left. Wheel route for Kamara. 6-yard gain. New Orleans not in much of a rush right now. I wouldn't mind them killing this clock for the third quarter. But in the fourth, you got to go. I don't think this Falcons offense is all that good. So, you got to go. Especially if you want to take the lead here. I mean, 7 points it's nice, but 8 points is what you want. 30 seconds remaining in the third. Caden Ellis on the tackle, Saints legend. Ethan saying, run, Sheed, run. It's like run, Forrest, run. AP saying Atlanta is up by 1. That's unrealistic. That's true. Haener hands it off. Kamara gets the first down. Enough to move the sticks. And we are headed into the fourth quarter. Saints fans, it's now or never. Will the New Orleans Saints pull it off, or will the Falcons take them down at the Dome? If the Saints lose now, that is detrimental for our Madden season because the Falcons are ahead in the division by 1 game, but technically by half a game. Haener rolls, deep shot, caught! Michael Thomas with the catch. I mean, he's not on the roster, but I'll take it. Down to the 25, Jake Haener. I mean, shit, man. Should the Saints bring Michael Thomas back? Let me know. Should the Saints bring him back? Should the Saints bring back Thomas? What do you think? Yeah, I know. Michael Thomas. It's, again, old rosters. Another reminder. Hayner under center at the 25-yard line. Rolls to his right. Quick pass. Juwan Johnson, brought down after the 4-yard gain. Randy says bring back Michael Thomas. Dwayne says bring back Michael Thomas. Ethan says bring him back. Queen Courtney says don't bring him back. Vote in the live poll. Would you bring back Michael Thomas? Hayner fires over the middle, unable to connect. Vote in the live poll, just updated. Would you bring back Mike Thomas? Austin says Chris is our new guy. See, even if you did bring back Mike Thomas, I don't think he'd be like a starter, or not a starter. I don't think he'd be like the wide receiver 1. I think he would be like the 3 or 4, to be honest. 2 or 3 or 4, to be honest. Hayner trying to buy time. His pass rush is gone. Connects. And who else other than Rashid? The need for speed. Shaheed. Touchdown Saints. Who that say go beat them Saints? Rashid Shaheed shakes A.J. Terrell, punches it in, and that is 6 points. Would you go for 2? Because I would, and that's what they're doing. Hayner. Quick pass, connects. Juwan Johnson tiptoes in, doesn't even have to run, and we are up by 7, ladies and gentlemen. 4 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. There's a lot of 4s in that sentence. Show me the TDs. Who wants to celebrate that one? Ethan saying Juwan, the one, Johnson. I've been calling him Mr. Reliable, man. A couple seasons ago, over half of his catches were either first downs or touchdowns. It's unbelievable. All right, Falcons are going to field it. Brought down at the 21. All right, Ritter. Looking to try and put the Falcons back in it. You know the logo's supposed to be on for this part? That's all I've always done it. Ritter hands it off. Bijan gets brought down. I mean, you don't have to, but you can. 2nd and 7. 4.5 minutes. Can this be the fastest 4.5 minutes of my life? Please, because I just need a Saints win. That's all I want. I don't, no fugazis, no nonsense. Don't take me to overtime. Just end the game with the lead. That's what I want. Bijan carries. Stopped. 3rd and 4. Demario Davis with the tackle. We need a D. We need giggity, but let's see those Ds. Type D for defense. 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 Ritter, buying time, turns, fires, incomplete. 4th and 4, 3 minutes and 41. You need one more stop right here. We need one more stop. That's all you need. And you can put the nail in the coffin. Defense. Defense. Oh, they're punting. Wow. I don't know if I would have done the same thing. Ethan saying, somebody tell me how I got a mosquito bite in my ear. That is a wonderful question, Ethan. I genuinely have no clue how that's even possible. All right, Hayner, to try and ice this game. Come on. Do you believe, Saints fans? Super. Oh! Rain 11-34. Haener under center, hands it off. It's Kamara, 2nd and 12 on the 2-yard loss. Rain 11-34 says pull the pin for the win. Boom! So if you guys don't know, Rain, whenever he sends in a $50 super chat, says pull the pin. I have an authentic hand grenade from Bourbon Street. I know what you think it looks like, but it is not that object. It is a hand grenade. So I owe him a chug. I got a fruit punch, Happy Dad. I got a hand grenade. Everyone type who dat to Rain 11-34. When it rains, it pours. Tropical Isle from Dwayne Croissant. Yeah, you know what we're talking about over here. Haener, with 6 seconds, needs to run the play. Pass rush. Quick pass. Damn it, can't connect. 4th and 11. The Falcons are going to get the ball back with 2 minutes left. That's not good. All right. Rain, I owe you a chug, my friend. They're at the 26-yard line. Lou Headley going out there? Yep. I couldn't tell who that was. Lou going out. Punt it away. Not a terrible punt, not a great punt. All right. Cheers to you, Rain. Boom! Ugh. Try not to burp in y'all's ears. Ritter rolling out, buying time. Oh, fumble! Saints ball! Cam Jordan with the recovery! And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why the Falcons moved on from Desmond Ritter. Because he has butterfingers! And I'm not talking candy! The Saints, with under 2 minutes, can ice it with 1 first down. Haener hands it off. Kamara brought down 2nd and 8. Come on, Who Dat Nation. Let's go. Everyone, hey, shout out to Caden Christmas, the Falcons fan, for typing the when it rains it pours emojis for our guy Rain 11-34. I know that I'm a guy who likes to talk some crap about the Falcons, but that right there, my friend, is some pretty cool shit. That is very honorable, my friend. I can appreciate that. Would you bring back Mike Thomas? I'm curious. Vote in the live poll right now. The poll with 21 votes, 52% no, 48% yes. It's interesting. Jerry G. Dwayne says, for real, though, you a real one for that, Caden. Hey, much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Kamara, first down. That should do it. Falcons going to take their last time out. And that wasn't Kamara. That was Jamal Williams. That should ice the game, ladies and gentlemen. 14-21. $1:40 remaining. That should do it. Rain sending in the Christmas trees. Ethan saying, J-Man and Jake Haener in victory formation takes the knee. And the New Orleans Saints are a minute 30 away from a victory over the NFC South and taking over the division. They are down to 60 seconds and some change. Expect a knee here. Oh, they don't. They hand it off. Oh, my God. Don't get out of bounds. Thank goodness. Okay, 3rd and 4. They ran the ball. Almost got out of bounds. That would have been a disaster. definitely would have been a disaster. Who wants to eat one of these? Help me eat one of these by typing "eat that W" in the chat. Type "eat that W." We're $75 away from getting to 200 on the live show, and that would mean we are 5 streams in a row if we can make that number. But hey, if we don't, it's all okay because we took down the Falcons. Type "eat that W." Let's go, baby. Saints catch a dub. Saints catch a win. And that is going to do it. A couple of goose eggs on the clock. And the New Orleans Saints. What were they? 5-1-1? 6-1-1? Something like that. They have 1 tie and 1 loss coming out of week 10. The Saints, holy cow. If you guys want to be a part of our live coverage all throughout the offseason and the regular season, we go live multiple times a week. And then on top of that, we're live for every single Saints game. So if you haven't already and you made it to the end of the show, hit the sub button. We're doing something right. Lock us in. Y'all stay golden. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time. All right. 2-minute shot clock, and we're getting out of here. If we don't get any super chats in 2 minutes, we're leaving. I will say this. We had to get to 100, and we did with rain. So I'm going to put my Tyrann Mathieu jersey on for the meantime. And here's the deal. 50% off this entire menu while I have my jersey on. 50% off. Holy shit, the Hawks just traded DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans. DeJounte Murray is a Pelican. The Hawks traded DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans. If you're pumped up, let me know. Holy cow. Queen Courtney, $10 super chat. So it's hit 50% off. So I have 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you hear a breeze, it's because there's a fan on right below me. Shout out to Queen Courtney and shout out to Dwayne. The 3rd ever super chat he's ever sent in. Just a little bit longer, Trace. LOL. Who dat, baby? Hey, well, looky there. We're resetting it. Resetting the clock for you because you guys are legends. And we are at 136. Can we get to 200? This entire menu is 50% off right now. Flash sale. Who wants a $25 chug? Who wants an $100 beer chug? Who wants a $10 push-up? Who wants a $5 chant? Who wants just a Saints go marching in? Dwayne, $2? Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in the number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Love to see it. All right, Jerry G says, I got another Breeze and Ricky Williams jersey for my birthday. Hell yeah. Ethan, I don't have trade details. Pelicans are moving Larry Nance Jr. and 2 first-round picks to the Hawks for DeJounte Murray. 2 first-round picks and Larry Nance to the Hawks. DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans. It's a 2025 first-round pick from the Lakers and the least favorable of the Pelicans and Milwaukee Bucks 2027 first-round pick. There we go. I mean, Zion, Brandon Ingram. If the Pelicans can keep Brandon Ingram, I know he's a hot trade target right now. That could be pretty crazy. It's going to be tough. Hey, DeJounte Murray is going to make. Hey, I'll say this: Pelicans basketball is going to be a lot of fun. It was fun last year. It's going to be a lot more fun. We're almost out of here. Who's going to keep? Oh, Rain 1134. $25 hand grenade. Rain, dude, I don't know if you know this. I'm not sure if you're aware. But the people at Chat Sports have been talking, and you're a legend. That's what they've been saying. We are $40 away from getting to 200. He pulled the pin. Boom. All right, get the rain. When it rains, it pours emojis in the chat. Get the rain emojis in the chat. And I'll tell you this much right now. Who wants to see me hit a gong live on air? I didn't say a bong. I said a gong. Who wants to see me hit a gong? Who wants to see me hit a super noisy, loud instrument something? If we can get a $200 super chat, I will hit a gong right now. I will hit a freaking gong. Clock resets. Clock resets. 50% off this menu right now. To any super chat, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $5, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $10, I'll do 10 push-ups. $25, just like Rain, I will chug another hand grenade. $100, I will do a beer boot. Who has better deals than Saints Now by Chat Sports? Nada. Not a single person. I'll tell you that right now. We are $40 away. Okay, New Orleans is also sending Dyson Daniels to Atlanta. They're all... Hey, so if you can keep Brandon Ingram, DeJounte Murray, and Zion, that is a phenomenal big three. That is a really, really good big three. Dwayne saying we're the GOATs. Hey, no, Dwayne, you're the GOAT. 60 seconds remaining on our Super Chat menu. 60 seconds. Who's going to keep us live? If not, we will head on out of here and get our weekend started, and you can do the same thing. All right. 15 seconds. Come on. Dwayne says, I'm out of here, bro. Have a good weekend. You too, my man. You too. Dwayne, hope you have a wonderful day. DeJounte Murray is a Pelican. Maybe I'm unaware of it, but do the Pelicans and Hawks not have beef like the Saints and Falcons? Am I unaware of something, or am I just stupid? All right, Quinn Courtney's heading on out of here. We have 10 seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, what? Adrian saying, what's up, Trace? See you later. I will see you later, Adrian. I'll see you later. All right, guys, we're going to hop on out of here. Thank you so much for tuning in on a Friday. Hope you guys have a wonderful and a safe weekend. Mikey! Okay, we do need to have a conversation here. I'm going to ask you guys this on the show. We're staying. Here's the deal. I'm going to make you guys a deal. You get, right now, Taysom Hill is starting at quarterback this week. Taysom Hill is starting at quarterback. If you want Spencer Rattler, somebody send in $5. If somebody wants Spencer Rattler to be the starting quarterback, you have 60 seconds to send in a $5 super chat to make Spencer Rattler or Jake Haener start. Who's going to do it? Who's going to do it? Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Mikey Taylor wants Taysom Hill to be the starting quarterback. I'm going to be honest, I don't. I would rather it be like Spencer Rattler, but could make things interesting. So you have about a minute. We're going to extend it because 60 seconds is very short. Taysom Hill second. Okay, it's going to take $7 now at least to get anybody else, whether it's Jake Haener, Derek Carr, Spencer Rattler. $7, you have to beat $7. Or you have to beat $6.99. So $7 or more, and I reset the clock. We are back down to 0 out of 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes to get make your voices heard. If you want to make Taysom Hill the quarterback even more so, send in a super chat to triple down. And we have not beat $200 yet. We are at $168.97. We are close, though. We are so close. If we get a $7 super chat or more, you get to pick the next quarterback. Who's it going to be? Somebody let me know who's going to be the quarterback. Who is going to start next week for the Saints? Right now, it's Taysom Hill. Send in a super chat if you wanted to be Spencer Rattler. Send in a super chat if you wanted to be Derek Carr. Send in a super chat if you wanted to be Jake Haener. Send in a super chat if you want to double or triple down on Taysom Hill. Mikey says, Trace, Taysom is a boss on Madden at quarterback. That's news to me. I did not know that. That's pretty cool. 1 minute remaining. You have 60 seconds. Who is going to triple down for Taysom Hill, or who is going to change the tide? Who's it going to be? Who is it going to be? 40 seconds remaining. Right now, Taysom Hill is still the quarterback. Is it going to be Haener? Is it going to be Rattler? Is it going to be Carr? Is it going to be somebody that we don't know? Adrian saying, see you, Trace. I'll see you later. Rain! Send it in 7. Hey, we are at 9. That resets it. I'm going to bump it down to 90 seconds. You have 90 seconds to get a $10 super chat or more. $10 super chat or more gets you a different quarterback. Who wants to quadruple down on Taysom Hill? Quadruple down on Taysom Hill right now. And if we quadruple down, we're done. It's Taysom Hill. But you have a minute remaining to change the quarterback or quadruple down. Who is the quarterback going to be? Rain, Queen Courtney, and Mikey Taylor insist that it's Taysom Hill. Who will it be? So the Pelicans report from Woj, they're trying to find common ground with the Brandon Ingram contract. Right now they're committed to a core which includes CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson. That's pretty cool. Herb Jones and Zion and CJ McCollum and DeJounte Murray. That feels like a solid lineup right there. 10 seconds. Who's going to quadruple down or who's going to change it? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we are $30 short of $200 on the day, but that's A-okay with me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live program. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you guys have a safe weekend, and I hope that everyone is doing A-okay. Thank you so much. Y'all stay golden. We will see you next time.